decided to give up three pretty important things in my life. Just for a year, no sex, no masturbation, no marijuana. I anticipate that is going to be more challenging as the year goes on. So I'm going to document it every single day. Keep watching and I will document not only my success and failure if it happens, but also my mental state and any observations that I'd like to share. Subscribe if you dare. Day 25. What's interesting now is I'm losing track of the days, so I have to check my last video just to see what number of days I'm on, which is a complete contrast to when I first started, when I knew intimately exactly what day it is. So 25 days, it's pretty good. We're approaching the day 30 mark, which if you saw my earlier videos is according to what I read and what I believe is that after 30 days of not ejaculating, that's when the body starts to reintegrate all that good stuff back into the body. So I've only done 2 times 30-day sessions before, and normally when I get to the 30 days, I've been like, right, I need to have sex straight away, or I just haven't been able to wait, I've just been... So this time it's going to be interesting to see when I hit that 30 mark, whether there's going to be a sort of a shift in my my ability to keep going, or whether I'm just going to, feel like, okay, well, this is good enough. Hopefully the former. So I want to use this opportunity to talk about balance. So I believe that we need balance in all things, right? And I'm going to specifically talk about balance between the inner world and the outer world. So I believe we all have a yin and a yang, an inner world and an outer world. Now, I believe that our outer world is represented by our 5 senses, which of course is what we see, what we hear, what we feel as a physical sensation, what we taste, and what we smell. Now, equally, our inner world is how another part of us, where that world is not governed by our 5 senses, but is governed by our internal feelings, how we feel inside. So very different to a physical touch sensation. It's more about the feelings of emotions. What does it feel to be sad? What does it feel to be happy? What does it feel to be excited? Above and beyond the external representation of that. So I think on my journey, I think when I first started out, I think that I was a lot more focused on the external world, right? And as a result, I think if one becomes too focused on the external world and to the degree that you maybe miss out on or neglect the inner world, there becomes an imbalance. And I think a lot of people, I see this, and definitely on my journey, and what I've seen is that a lot of people, when they find out about meditation and about that inner journey, then it goes to the other extreme, where they suddenly become so in tune with, how it feels inside and the internal world that they then reject the external world. And I believe there needs to be a balance. I think that a lot of us get caught in the external, and then as a result of figuring out, okay, you know what, maybe there's some other stuff going on inside, then we get caught in the internal. So there's a lot of people that go down the spiritual path who start to reject external influences and external things in their life, or they fight against it, or they reject it. And I don't think that's particularly healthy. Equally as unhealthy is the people that completely reject their inner world. So for example, there's a lot of 2-dimensional teachings out there, such as, ignore your feelings. You got to think. My battery's running low. Sorry. You've got to think more than you feel, and never let your emotions overcome your logic. And that's one sort of teaching which is reinforcing the external world. And in the internal world, a lot of people are rejecting things like external money, politics, the environment, you know, they're fighting it or they're rejecting it because they're on this spiritual journey, and I believe there needs to be a balance. So that's my sharing for today. Obviously, day 25, no sex, no marijuana, no masturbation. Thanks for watching.